I'm very honored and pleased to be here at Marshall High School. The Commandos, they have a great respect, not only academically, but also in sports. You know that in the history of Marshall. When I was a young man in high school at De La Salle, Marshall was always strong. Even today, strong. And I want to compliment all those that have worked very hard on behalf of the young people. Aaron Lavin to Della Cepeda, the Public Building Commission. Ron Heumann, our Chief Executive Officer of Chicago Public Schools. Tim Mitchell, Superintendent at Della Cepeda, who is a member of the school. This is all built by local taxpayers' money. Your parents, everybody, this is all local money. All the things that you see here. There's no state money, there's no federal money. So you don't go to Washington, go to Springfield. We did it, because if we keep waiting, we'd be here a long time. We'd be another 50 years. So again, everybody got together, Sam Sachs is here, we figured out how well we can do it. Now you look at all these things we're doing. This is not only a football field, it could be a soccer field, it could be a lacrosse field, you have a baseball, you have a track. And what we're trying to do is prepare young men and women who can gain scholarships. And how you gain scholarships is not only through the athletic programs, but also academically. Because we want to see you not only get a scholarship, we want to see you graduate from college. Everybody would like to play pro sports. I don't care who you are. As a young kid, it doesn't matter who you are. Everybody wants to play pro sports. But again, if you get your academic performance in college, you get everything in life. Because only so many ever go on to football and basketball and baseball, all the other sports. That's why it's so important is your education. And I firmly believe that. I think the greatest gift that I can give to any child is good quality education. You got the independence for life. This belongs to you. It doesn't belong to any gangs. It doesn't belong to any drug dealers. This is your school. This is your area. This is it. And so that's why it's important you take ownership in it. And not only alumni taking ownership, the students today and the future students take ownership. Because every school in Chicago can be a good school. Don't ever think where you're born, who you're born to, or whether or not you have parents or no parents. I'm telling you, you have better brains than I do. You are smart. You can build your own character with a lot of people around you. And sports does that. Sports gives you discipline, gives you teamwork. You depend upon one another. You know, some things you have, someone other has something better than you, so you work together. And I really mean that for especially the young men here on the west side of the city of Chicago, because I want to see you as you graduate, as you go on to college. That's what we want to see. Or you want to go on a job, you want to get a job, but you're going to get something in life. And that's what education's all about. It's a learning environment, and you learn every minute of the day. And not just in school, but you try to learn every day of your life. And every minute you make sure that's a learning environment. So this has been, we're doing this all over the city. Usually I can always do when I went to a public school. There's asphalt, concrete, all. That's public schools always stood for. So we start turning all those asphalt and parking lots over. The idea is open space, what can be used for the students, and also the environment. We have built or fully renovated 53 schools. We've expanded 74 others, up-to-date labs, libraries, gymnasiums. We're constantly doing that. We built over 110 new campus parks, a total of 260 new acres. Otherwise, we call it the concrete jungle. That's all it was, and that's unfortunate. It should have never been a lot of concrete and asphalt. From September '89 to 2010, over 1,500 acres of open space have been given back to the people of the city of Chicago. And I firmly believe once you rebuild schools, you have confidence in this school, I'm telling you, brains are all in the school and the communities. You don't have to go anyplace else. And I believe that every day of my life. The Marshall campus is a commitment to the city of Chicago, Chicago Park District, the Chicago Public Schools and the Public Building Commission, and the community. And you always have to remember Michael Scott. Michael Scott was a West Side. I don't care where you went. And Michael has been with me since 1979, before many of you were born. All West Side, that's all he talked about. But Michael understood the whole city because he's West Side. He understood it, lived on the West Side, and always believed in the West Side and believed in the future of the West Side. Didn't matter. The $10 million project was funded by the City of Chicago, Chicago Public Schools, and the Chicago Park District. It's a soccer, football, softball field, running track, ornaments. I mean, the whole thing is to make this a place to come by and they say, well, I can't believe this. And this is a community anchor. This is a firm belief in your generation of young men and women here at Marshall. I wish you success in your life. I want to thank the alumni. I want to thank all the teachers and the parents and all those community people who have participated. Again, we believe in you. You can believe in yourself, and you're going to be somebody in life. Thank you, and God bless you.